How's it going, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel where we're going to be covering many tech tips, but we're going to be taking it super slow for the everyday beginner. All right, so today we're going to be taking a look at Canva. Canva is a very useful website and app. You can find it just by opening up a browser and going to Canva. Or if you're on a phone or tablet, you can search for Canva. Here's the Canva icon. Looks like that. So I'm going to click on Canva Visual Studio Suite for everyone. Okay, now when you open it, you may not see this page. You may see this page. You're going to go ahead and either log in, sign up, or click Start Designing, which will prompt you to connect your account. So I like to use Google, so I am already signed in, so I'll just continue from here. Once you're signed in, you're going to see here, you're going to have your recent designs that you can layer them however you want, right? So you can have them appear however you want. And if you're starting fresh, you really shouldn't even have anything at the bottom. The first thing I'd like you to kind of take note of is the upload button up here in the corner where my mouse is moving. This is where you're going to upload any videos, any photos, anything you really want to work with, you can upload them here. And that will get you going with a template. But I'm going to go ahead today and assume that I don't have anything. So I'm just going to click on videos. Or even if I don't click on videos, you can see down here, it's already starting to assume which popular type of layout I might want. So I have docs, videos. Video is going to be perfect. But if I click on videos, you can see it's giving me even more information about videos that I might be interested in. But again, for you, has more of a variety. You can click on videos. I'm going to do that from this tab. Again, same thing. I'm going to click on the regular video, the 1920 by 1080. Same as if I clicked the For You. It says play with video. I'm going to give it a click. Okay, so this is the workspace. And if you look down here at the bottom, we have our timeline. All right, from here, you can see that there is one little panel on the timeline. It is 5 seconds long. If I wanted to change this, I can go up here and I can change the timing of that. So I'm going to move it over to 3 seconds for a moment just to show you. And if I click play, 3 seconds will play and then it'll stop because that's all that's on my timeline. Now on the left side, it can be a little bit intimidating, but don't worry. We're going to take a look at that in a second. At the top, we have file. This is built into pretty much every app that is a designer app or like Microsoft Word. You could save things from here. You can import, play with the settings. I really don't even touch this most of the time because everything saves in Canva, so you really don't even need that. I'll show you how to export at the end. All right, so if you make a mistake at any point, you can always click the undo button. A little tip is you can press Control-Z. If you're on a Mac, you could press Command-Z. That is a great way to undo any mistakes that you have made as we are going through this video. Okay, so the first tab is the Design tab. You'll notice that there are a bunch of options here. Now, the video I'm going to be making today is going to be a video about nature. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to search nature. Boom, nature. And it's giving me templates for nature videos. So if I wanted to just start off with some kind of template, I can use these. So I can just go ahead and give this a click. And it's already given me a nice drone shot of a nature scene flying over this Swiss area. And you can click on each of these different parts of the video to make changes. So if I wanted to change this one piece of text, I can double click on it, maybe highlight, delete, and actually it's not even 2022, so I'll delete that too. I deleted all of it. All right, so I can say welcome to nature. All right, again, this is not a real video. We're just kind of making an example here, but there we go. I moved it into position. You'll also notice that while you're moving this into position, these vertical and horizontal lines are going to appear. This is going to give you a general understanding of where you are on the page. So once I do this, I know that I'm centered. Right, so we want that middle line to appear. And realistically, if I wanted to be centered across the whole page, I would want that blue line as well. So there, as you can see, if I'm hovering back and forth, I have that cross now, vertical line, horizontal line. That means these words are centered on the entire screen. So that's really good there. And I can change this to Mr. B's travel vlog. change the date, right? None of that matters. Today is 6/22/2024, so we'll put that there for fun. Okay, so we'll keep that there. Now, if you take a look in the bottom left where my mouse is, this is a 15-second clip. Maybe I don't want it to be that long. I can shorten it from that end, or I can shorten it from the other end, and pretty much cut whatever I don't want. So I'm going to go ahead and shorten it just a little bit, and let's play it. This is the shortened version. Still feels kind of long. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it at around this point. Right, it's been, how many seconds has it been? 6 seconds if we look down here. All right, so I'm going to bring this down to 6 seconds. Maybe it's going to be 7 seconds, 7.2. That's fine. All right. Now I want more footage. Now, again, you can always upload your own footage. I'll show you how to do that in a second. But you actually don't even need to upload your own footage. What you can do is you can head over to the Elements tab, my favorite section of Canva, the greatest part of Canva, and the biggest reason to be a subscriber to the premium package of Canva, because they give you access to so much stuff. I'm going to search for nature. And keep in mind, I am now in the Elements tab. I am no longer in the Design tab. I'm in Elements. This is where I spend most of my time. Nature. And now it's giving me photos, graphics, videos, audio, frames, all kinds of stuff that I can use to put in my videos, right? So I'm going to go back, and if you look again, it said videos, right? I can click up here at the top, and it has videos, only videos, or I can click see all for more videos. It doesn't matter. I can click this one, I can click that one, I can click this little arrow to see more videos, but I want to see more videos. So let's go to see all. Again, you can click up here. It'll give you all the videos, but I'm going to do it from over here. Videos, see all. Gives me the same stuff. Okay, so, oh, I really like that. That's a nice landscape shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it, and I'm just going to drag it into my timeline. Doesn't matter if it's here or there. I'm just going to drag it in, and you can see, oh, man, there it is. Now, this is a very, very long one. This is about 1:08 seconds. That's way too long for me. So I'm going to go ahead and shorten it the way I showed you before. Even 10 seconds is a little bit long, but that's fine. Now, take a look at what happens when I hit play. Okay, so I'm going to start at about here. You can start from the beginning. That's completely fine, but all right, I'm going to start from about here so we save time. And it just kind of just chopped into the next scene. You know, that doesn't really, right here, kind of just cut into the next scene. Now you might want that, but if you want a little bit more of a professional transition or something smoother, you know, you're going to actually take your mouse and you're going to hover it right here in between the two different video files, and you're going to click add transition. Now if you click the little plus, it will open up a new blank template. We don't need that. I'm going to just give it a click and then click delete. We don't want that. I'm going to put my mouse in the middle, and I'm going to hold down on, I'm going to click on add transition. That's this little, it looks like a face, but like 3 times here. Click. Okay. And it's going to ask you, what kind of transition do you want? Now, oh, that was crispy. I like that. Okay, what about this one? That one's all right. This one, this one. Right, you can kind of hover over each one. You can see where my mouse is on the left side. I'm hovering over stack, chop. Ooh, okay, that was interesting. I'm going to go with dissolve. It looked pretty clean. So I'm going to give it a click. I can choose how long I want that effect to go on for, but I'm just going to leave it as is. All right, so let's play it again from this point. Welcome to nature, and whoa, there we go. That's a lot cleaner than what we had before. And let's just keep this going. Let's see what's going on. All right, and it stops there. So let's get some more footage. All right, here we go. Now, maybe you have your own footage. All right, if you have your own footage, you can actually head over to the uploads section right here, and you can grab a photo or a video that you have uploaded yourself. Okay, so videos, audio, images, all of that you've uploaded, you can grab it from here. You can even choose to record something right now, live, like say you have your camera on, you can use your laptop or your iPad or your phone or whatever device you're on to record yourself right now and add that in real time. But uploading is really probably what you're going to be doing the most. I don't have any footage about nature, so I'm just going to keep taking what Canva has. So let's grab, ooh, waterfall. All right, that could totally be our next shot, right? So let's drop that in. Bingo. And again, we have that bad transition. So remember, we're going to hover right between and just fix that transition. This time I want the color wipe. Now, notice how when I click on color wipe, I have way more options than I did with dissolve. That's because this is a more complicated type of transition. If I want the lines to be going from a different direction, I can totally do that. I'm going to leave it as is, but I am going to change the colors, maybe something a little bit more nature related. So purple is gone. I'm going to go with the green. I'm going to change this light purple to a lighter green. And I can actually choose more colors by clicking on this wheel. I can just build my own colors. That's good. Nice new color. And maybe a brown, because why not? Fun fact, brown is not really a real color. It's actually dark orange. Dark orange is where brown falls in. There we go. All right, cool. Let's see. So it looks like got our tree colors. Let's see the transition. Boom. Nice. Okay, great. So we have our transition, but we still don't have any sounds. You know, this video is kind of lacking a little bit. So let's go ahead and add some audio. Now for audio, I'm not going to search nature. I'm going to search peaceful. Let's do that. And if you look, we have graphics, photos, video, shapes, audio. There we go. It didn't come up here, but it did show up here. So that's going to help us. Okay, audio. Now I can listen to some of these and see which one fits. Let's see. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good as well. I'm just going to go ahead and grab this one for now. And while I'm holding it, you could see drop music. It's even telling me where it goes. So I could just drop this in. And the song is actually 1 minute and 51 seconds. So that's why you're seeing this go across the whole thing. We do not have 1 minute and 51 seconds of footage right now. We only have about 24.5 seconds. That's why it's telling you right now this 24.5 seconds is the purple part. We do not have a full song playing. So if I click actually at the end, it's going to sound a little bit incomplete, like the song didn't get to finish. So let's see. And then it just stops, right? So we don't want that to happen, but we'll revisit this in a moment. We have now added audio. So let's play it from the beginning and see how it goes. It's really coming together. Really coming together. And there's that abrupt stop that we want to sort of correct in a little bit. What you can do with pretty much anything in Canva is if you want to make a significant change, you can go ahead and right click it and see what options you have available to you. So if you ever want to change your transition, or for this audio file, if you right click it, there is a really amazing feature, a premium feature in Canva that allows you to beat sync, which uses AI to kind of track what's going on in your video and then makes the sound sort of match the action that's going on in the scene. So let's see how that has affected. So the sun appearing, if you saw that, the sun appearing actually synced up with the music. Very cool. Very cool. All right, let's add some really more professional stuff in here. So if you take a look at this transition that we had before, this wipe, we're gonna make this a little more interactive. So I'm gonna search for a whoosh sound. Again, if I don't see sounds here, it should be still an option. It should still be an option up here. So let's listen for, that one's all right. That's the one. All right, so I'm gonna grab this whoosh and I'm gonna drop it in to this new layer underneath my audio, because this is not my song, this is just a whoosh sound. So I'm just gonna drop it in and I'm gonna try and match this whoosh to the transition. So let's see if I think I got it wrong the first time. Let's see. Actually, that actually looks like it landed right on target. But if it didn't, you could always like move it a little left, move it a little right to get it in the right spot. Let's watch it again. Oh yeah, that feels good. So let's play it one more time just to get that feeling. Oh man. Yep, it's really coming. It's It's really coming together. Okay. So here's something else you can do. In your video, at some point, you might want to bring some text into this, right? So maybe you're going to head over to the text section and you have a bunch of pre-prepared awesome fonts that you can use. Now, maybe you want to find a nature one. Let's see. Family's playing upstairs. Sorry if you can hear that. Okay. Ooh, I really like this. Okay. So remember to like and follow for more nature content. Content. There we go. Perfect. Remember to like and follow. And I'm going to center it again. I don't really care about the horizontal right now, even though actually, you know what? I do. Yes, that looks really good. Let's make it even bigger. Let everybody know. Perfect. Okay. So you're going to notice that this text is now kind of linked to this one piece of footage. So once we transition again, it should be gone. You could leave it like that, but here's something else you can do. If you right-click on the text, because you don't want it to appear on the entire piece of this footage, we're going to go ahead and click Show Timing, and that's now going to show the timing for your text, right? So you really got to think of it like a timeline, right? That during the time, as you're playing this footage is going to appear, then this footage is going to appear, but this is the timeline for the words. So maybe I want less of all of that. Now this is split into two columns because I have two different boxes of texts here. So if I was to delete one of these, you'd see I have one box of text. But because there's two different boxes of text, I have... Oh, where did it go? That's strange. Where'd it go? Oh, I know. It's hiding, right? So there we go. Let's right-click it again. What? All right, let's hide it again and show it again. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it glitched out when I deleted one of them, and then it never re-showed. So again, you have this duration for each line of text, right? So the more you add, so let's say I add another text line. Okay, let's add a text box. You can see there's that third line of text that has appeared, and you can adjust how long you want that to go. So I don't want that anymore. So let's delete. Nope. Delete. There we go. Okay. So we have two lines, like I said. So let's see how that looks when we are watching. I want it to be in the middle of this clip. So let's start from here. It just pops up. You know, again, I don't really want that. I want transitions. So something I can do is I can click on here, and then I can click animate up here at the top. And that's going to bring my text up a notch in like how professional this looks. And I can even change the motion effect. So maybe I want it to flicker or wiggle. I'm thinking wiggle. Pulse. Let's try pulse. Seems like it's still... Okay, I need to remove these animations. Sorry. Okay, so you can do all of them at once if you want. Actually, I didn't even know that. Here we go. Okay, that's what I want. I want it to pulse. And I want it to fade into existence. On enter, I want it to fade. Oh, we'll do it on both. Yeah, okay. So let's see how this goes. We should have a fade entrance, fade exit, and the whole time it should be pulsing. All right, that fade was a little bit aggressive. I'm gonna slow it down. I want it real slow. I want a real slow entrance. Where we need calm. We need nature. There we go. It's fading slow. Even the pulsing. Let's go back into the text and go into the effects right up here. I don't want that much intensity. I need to slow this down. Yeah, even slower. Yeah, okay, great. Perfect. Okay, let's watch it again. There we go. Now again, you might not like that font or the transitions I use. I'm just making an example here, so you can make it however you want it to be. Now, maybe you want to add some words to this video. So here's something you can actually do. If you have a script prepared, so I like to go into my notepad. So let's get a new notes right here. I like to go into my notepad. Maybe you prepared a script. You could say, today I want to share my thoughts on nature with you, right? Whatever you want to say, you can have that pre-prepared. A little tip for anyone that's interested, you can actually open up a new tab, head over to ChatGPT. You might have heard people talking about ChatGPT. It's a great website right now. Try ChatGPT. Here we go. And you can actually just have this thing do a lot of the work for you. You can say, write me a script about how awesome nature is and how it makes me feel. Write it as if you were a regular person talking to a friend. Bingo. So it's going to go ahead and create this scene for you in seconds. Yeah, I'm just going to use this sentence right here. Today, I want to share my thoughts with nature my thoughts on nature with you. Nature is one of the best. All right, you can see that this is not my strong suit here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head over to the apps section. And in the apps section, you can click on Discover, and you can see what different apps are available for you. But there is an app called VoiceOver. If you search VoiceOver, it should pull up this app. There's other versions of VoiceOver. My VoiceOver is already downloaded, so it has appeared down here. This is where your apps go. And from here, you should be able to drop in your text and choose a voice. So here's the Mia voice. Let's hear what that sounds like.
Ideas are the beginning points of all fortunes.
Perfect. If you wanted a male voice,
logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere.
This is a very popular voice for YouTube, especially with AI videos. So this is the Mia soft voice video. I'm going to go with just narration. And this is the text I wanted to say. Nature is one of the best. Nature is great for the soul. I really like taking hikes. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to generate this audio. And using Canva, it's going to take your audio.
Today, I want to share my thoughts on nature with you. Nature is great for the soul. I really like taking hikes.
And there it is. It has added in that audio right down here. So I can move that around wherever I like.
Today, I want to share...
Ooh, that started at the same time as the music. So I'm going to actually move it over here. Perfect. So we saw the beginning. We have our transition. There's remember to like and follow. Here's our whoosh.
Today, I want to share my thoughts on nature with you.
Now, you're noticing that she's kind of hard to hear. So something you could do is right-click your music audio, and let's just lower that. We're at 100. Let's lower that all the way to like 30 or 25. Like that needs to be in the background. And let's right-click on our person audio, our AI-generated audio file, and we're gonna actually maybe raise it up a little bit, just to make that pronounced. There we go. The
Today,
whoosh is still
I want
good.
to share my thoughts on nature with you. Nature is great for the soul. I really like taking hikes.
There it is. That's amazing. Now remember, you can continue to add all kinds of these all of these videos over here. They are royalty free, so you should be able to use all of these as you like. And again, I was searching whoosh. Let's go nature. All right, let's go videos, and I want more. You know what? No, I want hikes now that I'm talking about hikes. Let's go. Yeah, let's take a hike. So we're gonna put that in. I really like taking hikes. So let's go ahead and shorten that. There we go.
It's on nature with you. Nature is great for the soul. I really like taking hikes.
Perfect. Now we're going to add that transition again. And because it's a hike, I'm thinking Oh, match and move should be fine. That's great.
I really like taking hikes.
Looks good. So you can keep adding audio from here. If you are finding that it's asking you to purchase more, you can always add another voiceover, or you can even do your own voiceovers. Remember, you can add your own audio. You can talk over your own video. That's obviously free. But you can also head over to Google and just have Google do some voiceovers. So one of my favorite things about Canva Premium is that there are so many awesome effects built in to the program. So say you wanted to add a picture. You can actually do that by just going into Elements and looking for a frame. And you have these kind of boxes right here. These are different shaped boxes. You can take any one of these and just drag them in. And you're going to see that it kind of looks like a little scribble here. But what's great about this is that you can actually go into your uploads, images, and you can drop in a photo into that shape, and it's going to be available for you to move around and put wherever you like. So they're very flexible with how they can add images to your project. All right, there we go. All right. But say you don't even want to use those. You can actually grab some images from here. You can search for nature, and let's see what we have in terms of photos. All right, maybe we want a nature person. Let's go someone on a hike. Right, here we go. So I'm gonna take this guy. Now he's on a beach, right? And maybe I really like this whole part of the video where the picture of him standing on the rock, but I don't want any of the rest of it. Right? You can actually go over to the not transparency. Where is it? Edit image, sorry, there it is. Edit image, and you can remove the background. So you have just your one guy standing there. You can make all kinds of changes to different photos using these features. So let's take another one. Here's this lady. We're gonna go to edit image, and we're gonna go ahead and remove the background, and there she is. Now she is available on the screen with no background. So another awesome thing you can do is actually remove the background from videos. So if you go into edit video and background remover, again, you will end up with this removed background, and you will have the target of your video still there. So let's take a look at what that looks like. It's definitely going to make our video look very funny, but you get the idea.
Today, I want to share my thoughts on nature with you. Nature is great for the soul. I really like taking hikes.
And he's going. You can right click him, and oh, there we go. It's already showing the timing for him. You don't have to have him going the whole time. You can edit him and adjust him. There should be an animate. Yep, animate button. And you can have him pop up from the bottom and then reverse the animation on exit. So we didn't see him pop up because it happened during the wipe. So let's see.
Today, I want to share my thoughts on nature.
Oh,
with
man.
you. Nature is great for the soul. I really like taking hikes.
And bye. All right. Again, it's up to you to really think about how you could use these kinds of effects. This one seems to still be generating, so we'll get rid of that one. Now here's a little tip for you guys. If you go into photos and you just kind of want to talk over some photos, I don't want frame, I want nature. Okay. Nature photo. If you drop it in, you might end up with a situation like this, and you could, stretch this out and match what you got here. But if you don't want to do all that work, you can just take it and then just hold it in the top left corner of the screen, and it should already fill it. So again, instead of just dragging it to the center, you can drag it to the top left corner where my mouse is, and it will populate like the full screen. So that is a little tip for if you are just dropping in a lot of photos. It can get really frustrating. So that might save you a lot of time. Alrighty, guys. We actually were able to create pretty much everything we need to make a functional video here. We've added text, we've added audio, we've added special effects sounds, we've added transitions, we've added different clips, music, we've added in custom photos and videos, even removed backgrounds and done some pretty like professional editing. So this should be enough to get you guys going. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you'd like to be able to do, and I will definitely oh, that's right. Yes, before we go, you need to know how to export your video. At the top here, let's change our name. So video of nature. That's going to be the name of our file. Again, it lives in our Canva account, so even if we misnamed it or misfiled it, it'll be there. And this share button is really the one I use the most, right? So this is where you have some really great tools. If you're using Canva for a school project and your teacher allows you to avoid downloading the file, you can actually create a link for your for anyone to access and watch. You can actually have this file created as a link, so you don't actually have to do any downloading, any sharing. I'll show you all that in a minute, but if you click on more after clicking share, so again, share more, you can click on public view link, and it will create a public view link that you can share with people so that they can see your project just like this. So this is what they'll see when they plug it into the internet, and they will click it, have access to your video, and you didn't have to do any downloading, anything crazy there. It gives them the ability to change the playback speed, full screen, add captions, share, and
Today,
create
I want
their
to
own
share my
projects.
thoughts on nature with you. Nature is great for the soul. I really like taking hikes.
I'm so proud of this video. And I left in that white square. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so we're gonna find out how to export this now. So share, download, and from here you can download this in whatever format you want. Now it is a video. We don't want to export this as a JPEG. That's a photo file. PNG is a photo file. PDFs, again, photo and document files. We're gonna stick with the suggested here, which is an MP4 video. You can change if you want the quality high or low, because space and it makes it easier to transfer. But really, we're just going to leave it on there and then hit download. And then that's just going to go ahead and start the download, which you should see popping up here. There we go. See, it's downloading. But downloading files like this takes a lot of time, takes a lot of space. So if you can avoid it, definitely use those public view links. And you can see now that I've done it once, it is live. So any changes I make to my file will be connected to that link, so I don't actually have to make a new link every time. I could just disable it if I want to, but I just deleted my white page and it should reflect that change in that link. So as long as you're making changes here, it will reflect there. So if you ever make a mistake, you can change it in your Canva file, and everyone who has that link is going to be up to speed with everything that you've done so far. Now I'm going to go ahead and delete this link because I don't need it. I'm not sharing it. That has been making a video for with Canva. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to know. Please like and subscribe so that I can create more and more content for you guys. And if there's anything related to tech that you'd like to see, go ahead and let me know, and I will share it Thank you. Have a nice day. Goodbye.